Yes, we are live, everyone. Good afternoon. I think it's a good evening for everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. People who have joined from different locations. Great, great. We have joined 5 minutes early. We are just waiting for the people to join as well. Welcome to this webinar on the Copilot for 365 applications. We'll be starting shortly in next 5 minutes, everyone. You have a chat window in case if you want to type something and say reply, everyone. The cameras and the audios have been kept off. The recording is not there for all you people because we'll be sharing some confidential data. So just wait for a few minutes and we'll be starting very soon. All right, great everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. People have joined from different locations. My name is Pavan Lalwani. I'll be your instructor for this next 1 hour. It's a kind of webinar for Copilot, which is a recent game-changing tool in the market, which has been launched on 15th of January for general public. So this webinar, everyone, will be understanding the awareness of Copilot in various applications. Okay, in Excel, in Word, in PowerPoint, in Outlook and Teams. So everyone, 50 minutes of practical on just 5 minutes of theoretical we'll be talking about in this Copilot part. So there are some people who are joining slowly, gradually. I'll be setting up the context of this webinar right now. Allow me a minute so I can share my screen and I can help you with what we are going to cover in the next 1 hour of topic here. Great. There are some people still joining, so I think we'll just wait. And meanwhile, I'll share the screen as well. So for people who do not know, everyone, my name is Pavan Lalwani. I'm the instructor, trainer, and the founder of Technology Learning Services Company, which is we have a vision of bringing knowledge in a faster and easier manner. That's what our vision is. So here we go. Let me share my screen. And slideshow. Yes. So everyone, I'm just setting up the context of this webinar right now. So we are learning Copilot in the Microsoft 365 application. Okay. So Copilot is in GitHub. Copilot is in the Power Platform. Copilot in Fabric. So this webinar will be for 365 application, which is Microsoft Office, Excel, Word, PowerPoint, Outlook, and VBA. So first thing, it's clear. Okay. This webinar is sponsored by Technology Learning Services. Now, what are the things you'll be learning in this webinar, everyone? In 1 minute, you can summarize 60 emails. We'll see practically right now. In 1 minute, you can create a PowerPoint presentation. In 1 minute, you can create an agreement document. You can analyze or you can summarize 4 hours of video recording meeting in just 1 minute. Okay, these are some highlights of the topic here. So what you'll be learning today, I think you can see from here. You'll be learning Copilot in the Word document, Copilot in PowerPoint, Copilot in Outlook, Teams. Okay. And at the end of the webinar, everyone, you'll be getting a certificate from Technology Learning Services that you have attended the webinar here. Okay. So these are the topics on the right hand side. You can see we'll be covering those. There are some things which I'll not be covering, okay, which are beyond the scope of the webinar. You can see behind me what is beyond the scope of the webinar. Cost of Copilot. Okay, so everyone, I'm not selling any license to anyone. I'm not the Microsoft authorized vendor or partner or anything. So I'm not selling anything. So cost of Copilot will not be discussed by me. Okay. How to install, how to configure, or how to do a setup of Copilot, I'll not be covering in this particular webinar. I'll be talking about after you acquire this license, how an end user can save time. That will be the agenda of this webinar here. Okay. So this is something which you can, be clear. In case, in case if you want to understand for your company or your, organization, how to set up, there's an email ID on the right hand side, info@technoedgels.com. There you can connect for your corporate company. We can help you out in this case. Okay. So I hope you understood what is a in scope and what is out of scope of this webinar. At the end of the webinar, you'll be getting one certificate, everyone. For people who have joined now, after the end of the webinar, you'll be getting a course completion certificate. Not course completion, it's a participation certificate. Okay, we'll be sending you on your email IDs. There are different trainings of Copilot. Okay, we are doing with Technoedge right now and for all the different clients right now. So these are the list of all the Copilot things. I'll come back to this particular slide after some time. Okay, after some time, I'll be coming back. So now let me share my screen. Everyone, during the training, see, I'm an instructor, right? During the training, I might speak a bit faster. I might speak slower. So if you're not able to understand, please put in the chat window that go slow, go fast, or whatever you think you can put in that case. Yeah. So I'll be able to do that thing. So just allow me a minute. So now I'll be sharing one question before we start. Please answer the question. What is the age group of all you people who are attending? Something is there on the screen, everyone. What is your age group? Can you please put on the chat window on this screen which you see on the screen? I am trying to understand my target audience. Accordingly, I'll be taking those examples in the webinar. So what is your age group, everyone? 20 to 30, Gen Z crowd, 31 to 45, young, cool people like me, 46 to 60 people, most experienced people who are there in the webinar right now. You can select the poll from there. Okay, you can select the option and click on submit. Right, so I can see most of the people are between 20 to 45. Understood. So I'll be taking the examples in that fashion, in that manner. Secondly, the second question I'm coming up to you right now. Today, we'll be learning about Copilot in 5 topics. Copilot in PowerPoint, Copilot in Word document, Copilot in the Outlook, Teams, and 365. So I'm going to share one again question with you. Okay, please tell me which Microsoft product do you use the most, right? Which Microsoft product do you use the most? Excel, Word, PowerPoint, Teams. Perfect. So I can see Microsoft Teams is something many people have replied on this. Okay, so I'll take the topic of those topic in a sequential manner. Perfect. Everyone, now we are starting the webinar about the Copilot. Okay, for whom it is useful and how people can use it and how it is beneficial to the organization. Okay, so before we start it, everyone, this 50 minutes, this 50 minutes of this webinar will be purely practical. Okay, whatever I speak and whatever you ask will be shown practically. If you're not able to understand, type in the chat window. I will read it. My team is there who can help me out. So this is just a webinar. You will not learn it in detail. Please understand, this is a webinar. You'll not expert or you cannot become an expert in 1 hour. Okay, you will be getting an awareness about the topic here. Okay, you'll be getting the awareness about the topic here. And now let's begin the session here. So the first thing, everyone, now we are going to learn about Copilot in Microsoft PowerPoint. Copilot in PowerPoint, the first topic, everyone. So if I want to create a presentation in PowerPoint, what is the average time required by a person? Average time required to create a presentation. Some people may say 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, depends. Today we'll learn how to create a presentation in just 60 seconds, 60 seconds, 1 minute. Okay, let me share my screen. We are starting the session right now, webinar right now. I'm just sharing my screen. Perfect. So this is a blank PowerPoint presentation, everyone. As I said, I'll not be talking about costing, installation, and all those things. Okay, so here on the right hand side, if you see, Copilot is there. I have purchased the license, I have installed, I have configured, I got the admin who did the work for me. Okay, now here in this Copilot, it's like your chat GPT inside PowerPoint, inside all the MS Office products. Now I'll create a presentation in 60 seconds. What is a presentation? I want to create a presentation for an HR department. Okay, for an HR department or maybe for hiring process or anything. Okay, so let's see how it can create. It's very smart. It's a game changing tool. Please understand. I can click on this Copilot button. On the right hand side, this is a window. Okay, there's a window where I can ask questions. I can ask the prompts. Okay, I can give the prompts. So it says create presentation from file and add a slide about. So everyone, 1 minute के अंदर हम लोग we are going to create presentation. So create a presentation for HR policy in training company. Okay, please have a look here. So I'm writing like a layman. Okay, create a presentation for HR policy in a training company. Okay, and I do not know how to create a PowerPoint presentation. So now when I click on send button, 60 seconds of your life, everyone, in 1 minute, we can get a presentation. Okay, this tool is a game changing tool. People who are very busy in the company, definitely they should go for this tool. I won't recommend to give it to a fresher. Definitely they'll not be able to prepare this. Okay, but this should be given to a person who's very busy. I'm just writing it again and I can click on send button. It's okay if it is not able to answer. We need to train, we need to change the pitch and get the answers. So create a presentation for HR policy and 60 seconds, everyone. 60 seconds may will be getting all the slides here. So here we go, and you can see 6 slides it has prepared, and I think it has done faster than I could prepare. Now I can go to slideshow and I can click on from beginning, right? A video is inserted by itself. This is very interesting, by the way, for people who do not know relevant images. If I go to second slide, benefit of comprehensive HR policy, creating an effective HR policy. See the pointers, HR policy and company culture. So beautifully, it has written all the future you can see. Okay. And then it has given some background image and conclusion. Okay. So everyone, this is an HR policy. You think of your department, your domain, your company, and you can prepare it. Okay. That's one. Second one. Okay. I've loved this tool from 15th Jan when it was launched. I was like, I got it on 19th and I started using left, right, center. Our whole organization of 7 members are using. I have a 40 people, but 7 cream layer people who are the most hardworking have got this license already from me, and they are making benefit. I'm just starting 1%, right? I'm not covering the whole topic here. Second one, I want to create a presentation from a Word document. Everyone, click on create presentation. You see from a file, and I can pick up any one Word document. Okay, let's say investor onboarding transcript. I have a Word document. I can just tell my PowerPoint Copilot to prepare for a particular document. So everyone, this is a so smart tool right now. It will open the document, it will read the document, understand it, and it will create a presentation. In the bigger companies, 60 seconds are invested already in opening a document. So this is a game changing again. In 60 seconds, it will create a presentation for you. बड़े companies में 60 सेकंड तो open करने में चला जाता है. Okay, so this will give you the answers. Now, when I say 60 seconds, depending upon your internet connection, everyone, and speed as well, and the data, 60 का 120 हो जाएगा, मतलब 1 मिनट का 2 मिनट हो जाएगा, but आपको आंसर मिल जाएगा, right? Right. Have a look on the right hand side. It is still working, and 17 slides, everyone. 17 slides are prepared. I cannot give us 100 out of 100 marks. I should not give it. It's an AI. Whatever it understands, it will prepare. Okay. So here I go. I can just click on this slideshow from beginning. Please have a look. The first slide is given over here. Okay. And second slide, all the topics. I did not open the document and show you, but have a look here. It's very interesting. Overview, creation account, and see the images it has picked up. So there are some e-learning companies who create storyboarding. So this can be helpful for storyboarding. Okay. Step 6. This images are picked up directly from ChatGPT. It's not picked. It was not in the document. Okay. And it has created presentation. Right. This is the first topic, everyone, how to create a PowerPoint presentation in just 60 seconds. Now here, if I think I should add an image, right? Add image of a student from 10th class. Okay. And I can just click on next. So if you think there should be a PNG file or from a student from a 10th class, it will go from Google and find out kahin na kahin se and give you a 10th class ka image. If you see at the backend, there's an image of a girl who is studying in the 10th class. So you can ask them anything, it can give you the answers. Okay, that's the first topic here. Now, there might be people, okay, there are many pundits we have, and they might say this can be done by many tools, right? Tome.ai, this can be done by ChatGPT and all. But trust me, understand, nobody in the company would be comfortable to share the confidential data outside your organization, outside your website. You cannot send to ChatGPT to create a presentation of your personal document. You need to use this Microsoft Word or Microsoft PPT. It's the first topic about the PowerPoint. As I said, I'm just talking 1% of the entire Copilot. That's the first topic, right? If you do not understand, please put in the chat window. Okay. Now, second one, yes, it's what you call as you can use the images, not a copyright, not a problem here. Okay. And now the second part, everyone, I'm going to use the Word document and I'm going to show you some wonders with the help of Word document. Meanwhile, can you put your favorite 2 actors in the chat window? Who are your favorite actors? Whom do you like? Okay, I'm just opening a Word document right now. This is my wallpaper and that's my Word document. Favorite actor, 2 people. They will put in the pool. Right. Please put your favorite 2 actors in the chat window. And I'm going to show you something interesting in the Word document. Okay, so I'll show them. Give me 20 unique pointers about. Okay, and I'll write the actor name, let's say as Tom Cruise and Shah Rukh Khan. Okay, I'm just checking. People are responding in the chat window. Give me 20 unique pointers about Tom Cruise and Shah Rukh Khan, and I'll just generate this document. So everyone, 60 seconds or 120 seconds, 1 se 2 minute required to get all the answers. Now Shah Rukh Khan and Tom Cruise, everybody knows. Okay, and since you all people are from different background, okay, you will understand this because it's a common topic. But what if I tell you, just have a look here. it has given me all the differences between these two people over here. And I think I should get in a table format, right? So I can click on stop and I can tell them in tabular format and I can click on generate. So everyone, it will create a table and it will give me the answers directly in the Word document. Please consider SRK and Tom Cruise into a boring names like product A and product B, Excel with PowerPoint, Word with Excel, micro learning with nano learning. You can pick up boring topics, right? So we don't have some interesting topics and you can get it. This way you can get all the information in the Microsoft Word. Okay. Now this is also easy. It's a Copilot thing. And here is the Copilot on the right hand side. Okay, it can do wonders right now. We are slowly, gradually moving toward the important topic. Now I'm taking very simple topics. Okay, so please see. And this is something which is given. So as I said, replace the Shah Rukh Khan and Tom Cruise with the boring topics. The boring topics can be product A with product B, company A with company B, and it can give you all the answers. Not only this, there was a company who had 20 pages document, 20 pages ka agreement document. They wanted to understand some topic from that agreement document, 20 pages ka. So you can ask Copilot, tell me what is XYZ thing. It can give you the answers. Let me show you that thing. So here in this document, everyone, if you see what is the net worth of given the name as Shah Rukh Khan and this one, Tom Cruise. So here in the Copilot, I can just go to the Copilot and I can ask them, what is the net worth of SRK? It's visible, right? I can show you quickly. Imagine 20 pages document and you do not know where to search. This can give you the answers very, very quickly. You can compare and you can find out the answers. It's a very beginning level, very small level. So you can see what is the worth of SRK, which is 600 million. You see everyone, that's a net worth. If I move it, you can see that's a net worth written over here. Okay. Now this is very simple. I'll give you a little magical thing. I have two agreement documents. I'll tell you a real story. By the way, we are a training company and we shared a document, agreement document with one vendor. Okay, so that vendor was very smart. From those 20 pages, they have changed some wordings in one document and they have shared with us again back. So my expert person in the company has to sit down and read all the 20 pages ka document and he was not able to find out. We gave to Copilot and told them compare document A with document B, document which we sent and document which we received, and tell me the difference. We were able to get the answers in 2 minutes. Okay, and my experienced person was spending half a day on that. Let me show you that practically. So here we go. I can tell them like this way. Okay, so on the right hand side in this box, compare slash. If I put slash, I can say, let's say MicroStrategy with slash, I can put slash over here and I can pick up, let's say agreement and slash agreement to document. Okay, let me change it. Compare agreement 1 with agreement 2 and I can click on generate. So two documents I can compare. Now everyone, as I told you, you cannot send the confidential data on the ChatGPT 4. You need some in-house Copilot, right? In-house GPT. This is your in-house GPT where you can trust and your data will be secured. The data will not go outside your company. So here we go. It's comparing two documents and giving me all the answers here. These are the terms and conditions. Everything is given here. This is a tip of the iceberg. It's just one person. I'm just giving you awareness about how the Copilot looks like. Okay, so it is giving me all the comparisons. Perfect. So that's a Copilot in the Microsoft Word. And not only this, it can do many things over here. Okay, it can do many things. It can summarize a document. You can ask a question about the document and do many things over here. So that is the Microsoft Word document and I can just click on close button. Any questions on this in the PowerPoint and the Word? In the PowerPoint and the Word? Yeah. If you have any questions, please post. I'm going to the next topic, some interesting topic over here. It's a game-changing tool. Please remember. And who will understand this? People who are experienced people will understand. The freshers may not be able to understand. I'm sorry, but this is the fact. People who have worked for 10, 20 years, they will understand this part. Perfect. Now I'm going to the next important topic over here, emails. Okay. 60 emails can be summarized in 60 seconds. 60 emails in 60 seconds and many things. Let me share my screen and show you that. I'll just share my screen again. Now here is the thing. Now, please, everyone, one request, please do not record anything. I'm sharing my confidential personal data with you. I'm putting everything on the risk right now. So try not to record anything on this. Every day, these are the separate folder where I get all the emails. Please have a look. I get a folder where I've written all the CC emails. I have 9,100 emails till now, 9,000. Okay. Why 9,000? Because the time when we are talking, the webinar started at 4 o'clock, and you can see I've already received 6 to 7 emails. I'm a very busy person in the company. I do not get time to read all the emails. Not me, but I'm just giving a scenario. So from morning today, if you see, I've got so many emails right now. It's difficult to read all the emails. Okay, please have a look here. So now on the right hand side, this is my Copilot, everyone. If I do not want to read the entire email, please have a look here. If I do not want to read the entire email, I can just click on summarize. Please have a look. When I click on summarize, it can read all the emails, create a summary out of it. Create a summary so I can get the answers very, very quickly. So you see, Krunal Mehta shared the pricing for various AI courses. Krunal also shared the course outline for XYZ thing. Meet Akira shared the availability of AI and ML trainer, and everything is given there. Now, this seems easy for you, I understand, but let me show you something interesting. If I go to CC emails and if I sort by the size part here, okay, if I sort by the size and then this is the email. Please have a look here. This is one email where it is so lengthy that it will take me 1 hour to understand what is going on. Please have a look here. It will take me 1 hour to understand what is going on, right? And I think all the experienced people can understand this. When you're very busy, you need to catch up with things, right? I can click on summarize. Those 60 emails, back and forth conversations can be summarized in 60 seconds and give me a short story. So before I go for an interview, before I go for a meeting, I can read this and take a quick decision. So that's the summary. Let me zoom the screen. The email thread is about a webinar productivity hacks. The TOC for the webinar has been shared and revised multiple times. So when I go for a meeting, I'll tell them my team is working hard to give you revised TOC. Okay, Pavan Lalwani's availability and so thing and XYZ thing. So you see these numbers 1, 2, and 3. This is something which is a proof. If you are not sure, you can click on this number 2 and it will open that email. Okay, it will open that email and you can just have a look on this. Right? If I click on this 4 button and you can just read this particular email. So for super busy people, this is the effective way of using the Copilot. As I told you, there's a lot of things which is there. Yeah, there's a lot of things which is there, and you can also clear that thing part. That's the first topic, summarizing 60 emails in 60 seconds. Now, the next part. When I click on new email, and if I write here some name, okay, if I write a new email and I write something to my participants, okay, let me zoom the screen. I'm very bad. When I was in college, everyone, I didn't know how to speak English. Trust me. And so I used to call the call center, okay, and speak with them for 10-20 minutes so that they can speak and I'll be learning English. I used to go to reading newspapers and all. So my English was very bad. And I think I'm not that good into English. So what I did was I started writing email. Hello, dear participants who are attending Copilot. I hope you will understand the depth of this tool. This is just introduction, not the entire course or not the entire training. Obviously, if I show this to some client, obviously they will not like it. So what I did was, and I have nobody, I'm a poor guy in the company. I have nobody to teach me. Nobody has time to teach me. So here I select the data and I can just go to Copilot and I can ask Copilot to train me, coaching by Copilot. So when I click on coaching by Copilot, okay, here you see what happens is, so Copilot will understand and find out my mistakes and make me a better person where I can write an email to my participants, which is very good. Okay, so here you go. Let me zoom the screen. And yes, the email uses informal language like dear, I hope this is. Instead of dear, use greetings or hello. So now I understood I'm now a literate person. There should be a greetings or hello. Okay, so it is very professional, right? Reader sentiment. Yes, please have a look here. We should say we appreciate your interest in the depth of this tool. And here clarity. So if I just zoom the screen again, you can see the clarity would be given here. Add a sentence that describes the tool, its main features. So everyone, coaching by Copilot is something which is again helping to write a better and professional emails. Okay. I have seen some clients who are losing business because of one wrong email. I have seen those clients as well. Okay. And I've rejected people who are coming for interview because of wrong English and all. Not because I want English people, but my client looks for good speaking with verbal and written communication. So everyone, this was the third topic of the day. Copilot in the Outlook, Copilot and Outlook. As I repeat again, I'm not teaching you the features right now. I'm explaining you the overview. I'm just giving an overview. So Word, PowerPoint, and Outlook. You remember after having the food, then you have a sweet, right? Just to give a proper taste, and you should be appreciated. I mean, that's a what do you call thing over there. So now I'll be showing some very interesting tool, very interesting Copilot in Teams and 365. Okay, but before that, let me promote something. This webinar is promoted by TechnoEdge Learning Services. It's sponsored by them. TechnoEdge Learning Services, let me share my screen, does the training for various technologies on cloud, on BI, on Azure and everything. We work for mostly corporate companies where we find out the problems and give them solutions in terms of training as well. Okay, so here's a website. If I go back here, right. So that's a website of the company, TechnoEdge Learning Services. So if it is a corporate company and you think you need to optimize your performance, your employees upskilling and cross-skilling, that's a website, technoedgels.com. Just have a visit on this and you can go through. So you also have the contact numbers and email ID where you can approach. Okay, perfect. Now everyone, game-changing tool, which is Microsoft Copilot. Remember, game-changing tool. Who is super busy in the company? Please pay attention. This is your turn right now. Super busy person, not the fresher. Okay, freshers should be aware about. Experienced people should use it. Okay. Now, do you remember last year, same date, what email have you received? Anyone does remember? I don't remember, definitely. Neither you remember. I can guarantee you that thing. Okay, nobody remembers. What if I tell you, Copilot will tell you the same answer in just maybe a few seconds? Okay, let's try to understand. Let me share my screen. Microsoft Teams. Right. So please have a look here. Now this is Copilot right now going on. Please see we are in this Copilot training, right? Now carefully observe there are so many people responding to this and I'm not able to understand. Actually, I'm not able to pay attention. Either I can speak or I can read. Okay. So what I can do is on the Teams on the right hand side, there's a small Copilot icon. Okay. If I click on this open Copilot, here I can ask them what is going on in the Teams right now. So first I'll talk about Teams, then about the email part. Okay, allow me. So I'll tell them recap what happened so far. Suppose there's one person who did not come to the meeting, right? And this is what is happening. Let me zoom the screen and see what happened. You remember when people came early, Subhojit was a person who announced that the session will start in 3 minutes. So participants greeted each other, asked if recording sessions would be available. Correct? Shikha, are you there? And Shikha asked, and someone, Martin has asked the question, asked if the software understand Danish language. I forgot to answer you. I'm sorry, Martin, but due to time constraint, I think yes. I'm not sure, but we'll check it on this. Yeah. Shabir asked about the job opportunities. Shabir, I got a job after 1 year. Okay. I have 50% and other person has 90%. We all got job after 1 year, but you have to struggle. You'll get something over there. So, so here comes the Copilot. Okay. So now if I want to ask specifically about Martin, okay, what did Martin say? Okay, I don't know, Martin, what did Martin say? But I randomly came inside the room right now and I'm just asking about Martin. So Martin has told me 3-4 things. Correct, Martin? Please make it right in the chat that if you have done this thing. So Martin asked, hey, does it understand Danish? Is it possible to use data? Mention Pavan Lalwani, said Power BI. So you see, for those people who are missing the meetings, they can verify this part. Okay, that's very easy here. And then I can ask about any person at any time. Next one. So this was the Copilot and it can do many other things. As I told you, it's just a webinar. The training is for 40 hours, 32 hours, depending upon what you require. TechnoEdge company provides the training over there for corporate companies. Next one. the second topic in their teams. Few days back, okay. Now, whenever you have a meeting with your colleagues or client, you forget to take down minutes of meeting. You forget to do that, right? And you do not remember what you have spoken, what was the action point and everything. What happened was, few days back, I've recorded one meeting just to show you what happened there. When I click on recap, usually we get just a recording. But here, if you see on the screen, how much time Pavan Lalwani spoke, you see, I spoke, and then how much time Kunal Mehta spoke. He spoke how many minutes? So whatever he spoke, you see it's given here. Anshika Patel, because she was a listener, she was in CC, she did not speak much. So if I click on this button, I can understand at what point of time Kunal Mehta spoke what. So tomorrow if he says target achieve nahi hua, I didn't commit you this thing or whatever number thing. So I can just quickly go here, understand what he has spoken about. So I can go here and I can see. This was a webinar. So we got a video content development requirement from one of the client, and that's what the Kunal was speaking. So if I click on this, okay. So now on the right hand side, not only visual, not only what you call voice, but on the right hand side, I get a textual data as well. You see, I can get a textual data. What Kunal and me spoke between each of us, it's given entirely over here. I can keep this repository as a proof, as a minutes of meeting, as an argument pointer. And not only this, but here I can go to Copilot. And this is most important. हम meeting तो लेते हैं, right? We take up meeting, but what was the action point to be taken? We don't remember that. So I can write here, what is the action point? What is the action point? What should be done now? Okay. Should I send him a mail or he should send me an email? Okay. Should I hire people or he will send me people? So you see, the action point of this 1 hour of meeting was Anshika will reschedule the call with the client 2 to 3 p.m. And she has spoken that, right? If you have a doubt, click on this one button. She spoke on 16 bajke 57, matlab 4 o'clock, 4:57 IST, Indian Standard Time. People are from outside like Martin, other people. And then you can see these details. Not only this, I can tell them, recap the meeting. Everyone, this is important. The most busy person in the company should know everything, not in detail. So he should know at the end what happened. So I can click on recap this meeting. Now, personal assistant is not required. I was hiring, but I cancelled because I got Copilot now. So now Copilot does everything for me, which I asked them to do it. So it's doing a recap. Obviously, 1 hour of recording is there and it's doing the wonders for me. So video content development, we are doing a micro learning nuggets for the company. Today, Gen Z people like shorts, right? They just finish swipe, swipe, swipe and learn it. Today's people are so blessed. Within 1 minute, they get motivated. Within 1 minute, they get information. So we are creating micro learning courses for them, which is for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So like this, we discussed about this particular domain and that's how it happened. So I got the Copilot thing. So again, there are so many things which I'll not be taking you deep into it, but this is Copilot thing over here. Similarly, here is the Copilot. Please observe in the chat itself. I can ask them, how is the day today? See, I'm just writing over here. I can select this and I can just go to Copilot and I can tell them to rewrite. So it can rewrite some sentences and what is the progress so far and I can replace. Okay, so again, teaching me, it's coaching me about the Copilot part here. Coming back to this part, everyone. So we have reached to the 50% of the webinar. Okay, 50% of this webinar. I hope you're enjoying. I'm trying my best to give you knowledge in lesser time. Copilot, there are, it comes in 22 softwares, approximately 22 today. We have just seen 3 of this. Great. Yes. Now I'm going to the next part of this Copilot. By the way, today, when you fill the feedback form today in 100 seconds, I repeat, in 100 seconds, you will get a certificate on your email. Is it possible? Have you ever seen that? Okay. You fill the form in 100 seconds. My team will send the certificate as well at the end. Okay. Chalo, next one. We are going to the next part overnight right now. I as a person forget things very quickly. Okay, the reason being is I have so many things to do right now. So today I'll show you something magical part rather than talking much. So I'll just go back here. This on the left hand side is the Copilot. Yeah, you see everyone, this is a Copilot on the left hand side. And this is an add-in which I added right now. Before the training started, I went to this 3 dots and I just searched for Copilot and I've added it. How to buy it? How to install it? Please, I'll not be able to answer this right now, but here is the Copilot part. Now in the Copilot, I hope screen is visible. So everyone, this is very interesting. My favorite. Please pay attention and you will like it. I think I should switch off my camera so that you can see properly. There's a person named as Meet Agira in my company, right? Okay, so Meet Agira has sent me an email. What did slash Meet. Okay, so please see what did Meet, and behind that there's the email ID of Meet. Okay, I put here slash. What did Meet send mail? I'll just write it again. What mail did slash Meet have sent today? Okay, what mail did Meet Agaraf send today? So when I click on this, I'm not opening my Outlook. Please see how busy, how smart I am, how lazy I am, whatever thing you want to give it. Because now, without opening my Outlook, I can tell you Meet has sent me this email. Okay. We are teaching Power BI in Arabic language. Let me go back. Sorry. Yeah, we are teaching Power BI in Arabic language, not in India, for some Saudi client over there. Okay. So now see the most difficult question. What mail did slash Meet, okay, sent me same date last year? Now this is something which you'll enjoy, everyone. What mail did Meet Agira send me same date last year? Today is 23rd February, and when Meet was young in the company, he used to send little different emails. Now he's sending some different emails. When I click on send, let's see whether it was a working day or not. I'm not sure. 23rd of Feb. Okay, so I'll just go back. Send me, Control C, Control V. What mail did slash Meet sent me? Let's say first was of 2nd Jan 2023, 2024. I'm just checking what mail did Meet Agera send me 2nd Jan, because on 1st of Jan he was like not in a mood to come to the office. It was 31st night and I didn't tell him. See. So everyone, please put a date in the chat window. People think that this is a scripted one. It's not a scripted one. Can you please put a date in the chat window? I can get your mail on that day which I received. Please put in the chat window. Let me check the chat over here. Let me check. So someone has written a date 23rd February, which is आज ही का date है ना यार. July 17 looks good. So I'll go back here. What mails did I receive on 17th July 2023? Enter. So people who think it's a scripted one, no, I'm not a scripted person. I don't read scripts, but let's see what mails did I received on 17. Dekhiye, these are all the emails I've received. I'm sharing my confidential data. How much did I receive? So please do not record this. Okay. And these are the mails which I've received. Okay. Not only this, ye mera personal assistant hai. This is my personal assistant. What is my calendar for tomorrow, for next week? What is my calendar for the next week? What are the appointments I have? Okay. So actually I was hiring a person whose salary was 50,000 per month as a personal assistant PA, but I cancelled it after buying this Copilot license. My work is reduced now. It is giving me the summary. Okay, what is my next week? Everything. Perfect. And that's how it is. Okay. Not only this, if I have 1,000 emails, what was the last mail I received? What was the last email I've received? Now I'm changing the topic. So it is very interesting. You keep on playing, but productive way. Okay, last email. So you see the last email was sent by whom or by Kunal Mehta. Let me show you this one. You see by Kunal Mehta, which was TechnoEdge Sales GTM strategy. Let's go and check whether it is actually saying right or not. Do you trust me or not? Let's go and check. So if I go back here, yeah. So somewhere I'll be getting a mail, but my mouse is not working. So just we are skipping over here. OK, but yes, I've received an email. Now the next part, everyone, very interesting. I can put here what can you summarize? Not can you, please summarize slash. I'm talking about people, right? But if I want to summarize a document which I've received, which is let's say MicroStrategy or investor agreement, please see This Word document I want to summarize, and I can just click on next. So it will read the document 60 seconds, summarize and give me all the details. Okay, maybe the language it's not supporting. Summarize slash some file, maybe I can just go here and I can pick up, let's say, MicroStrategy and click on send. So this will summarize the whole document so that me as a busy person can understand and read it. Okay, that's what you call Copilot, which is in 365. Right, and it is giving me all the answers. Now, this was the next topic and almost the last. The search, please, everyone. This is Windows Copilot. Okay, Windows Copilot. In the beginning of the webinar, I told you everyone, Copilot is a vast ocean. Okay, the first topic we have taken, I have not spoken about the below topics. If you think this is going to save a time of your company, of your team and yourself, I think you should go for it. So we have just spoken about the first one. There's a list of Copilot things: Microsoft, Windows, Sales Copilot, Security Copilot, GitHub for programming people, Power Platform and Fabric. Okay, so various licenses are there, various prices are there, etc. So I'm not the right person to comment on prices and all, but yes, we do provide trainings and everything. So in case if you think you need anything support for the technical training, this is the email ID info and you can connect over there. Now I'm talking about one more Copilot, everyone. When I go to start over here in the Windows, you see I have this Windows Copilot. This is Windows Copilot. When I click on this Windows Copilot, it opens in the default browser. It's open in the default browser, which is web and the work related. So web is free of cost. You don't have to pay, but work is something which is the paid one. Okay. And here I can add summarize my last 5 mails. Okay. Summarize my last 5 emails. Okay. So I don't have to open the Outlook and I can still get the answers. So if you see, this is combining emails, 60 seconds of my life I'm investing and I'm getting saving my 20-30 minutes maybe. Okay. Last week, trust me, and it's an interesting story, everyone. Last we conducted a training on 25th of Jan. Okay, the immediately when it was launched. So after training, there was a feedback. People give it very good, nice, and everything. But one feedback which I want to share with you, and then I'll continue the topic. The guy was 55-year-old. Okay, he was some manager, director level someone, and he said, Pavan, I wish I was born like 20 years late. Okay, he was 55 because GPD launched very late. He's almost done. He's almost retiring. GPD launched very late. Mobile phones launched very late. And he used to stand in lines for booking some food or tickets and everything. So you and me, people are watching right now, we are in the golden era right now. We are getting everything in less than 2 minutes. Ticket booking, flight booking, food in 30 minutes, Copilot in 1 minute. So let's begin. Let's move forward and I can go here. So here you can ask any questions to Copilot and it can give you the answers here. So also you can talk about the web and the work itself. So now coming back to the next part over here, Word. Now I'll go back to the Teams itself. So in the Microsoft Teams, let me show you this one. In the Microsoft Teams, which is Copilot, which is an add-in, here again you can attach something. Okay, you can attach some document and you can ask them to summarize and explain. So mostly it supports the Word and PowerPoint. Okay, but not the PDF. I can say mostly Word and PowerPoint. It says. So suppose this is one of the training. We are associated with one company named as Victa. Okay, I can tell them to summarize. Okay. So it will read the Excel document. I wish it can read the document and tell me what is written in the document. You see, I did not open the document because it has some confidential information and I want this to read it and give me the output here. And you can click on reference. And if I click on this link, it will open that Excel document on the website. OK, and I'll just close it. I'm not going to show you this thing. So here you go. So here comes the Copilot. This is the list of things I've asked my Copilot. OK, that's a list of things which I've asked my Copilot and I've got all the answers here. OK, that's I have. Perfect, everyone. Now let me share my screen. We are about to wind up and I'll give you a certificate after you fill the form. Just allow me a minute to share my screen. Right. Just a quick recap. What we have done is we have read 60 emails in 60 seconds. We created presentation, agreement documents can be created, analyzing Excel data and summarizing meetings over there. So I took the most important topic, okay, which I think is useful for you. We have covered all these topics on the screen. Delivery of participation certificate, I'll give you right now. Cost and installation setup you have not done, you'll get this kind of certificate. These are all the Copilot licenses, Copilot things which you can integrate in your company wherever required here. Okay. And these are all the companies which we are currently tied up, and they will be using this Copilot very soon. Okay. So when I talk about Copilot, where Copilot can be used. There might be people who have a question. It can be used in Excel, Word, PowerPoint, Outlook, VBA, not VBA, sorry. It can be used in Teams, SharePoint, OneDrive, everywhere. So the whole company uses it and it can be game changing too. Now, I'll just share my screen. And the last thing, everyone, an interesting thing which you might have never seen in your life till date, hopefully. Is it working right? Certificate. I'm sharing one form, everyone. Please fill the form. And I challenge you, everyone. Should I challenge them? Not a challenge. It's just a thing. You'll get a certificate in 60 seconds or 100 seconds, depending upon internet. Just fill the form. If it doesn't work, my team member Shubhajit has done some mistake, but we have tested it. Just fill the form, and this has. When you fill the form, you'll have what do you call? Put the email ID on which you want certificate. Okay, you'll get a certificate on that. And meanwhile, people can put the questions. I'll answer those questions as well one by one, but please fill the form right now. Sumit, no security concerns. If you use Excel, if you trust Excel, I think you can trust this Microsoft applications as well. Copilot as well. It's a Microsoft product. Microsoft has invested some amount in this OpenAI.com, and therefore they have included this as a GPT kind of thing here. Copilot is available in Power BI. I have not shown. It requires a high premium license, which is after filling. You just have to wait, Martin. Just check if it is working or not. Meet, please fill the form and check it. So someone has received, I guess Power BI admin has received a certificate. Ramana has received the certificate. So everyone, 60 seconds. And I'll tell you a case study on this. Pradnya has received, everyone. And if it brought a smile on your face, you can understand how much time the company is saving and how good you are working on this. Do you work with some Danish company? Martin, I have a team of 40 people, company mein. And yes, I think they are associated with one of the company somewhere, Martin. I'm not sure, but yes. Superb, everyone. 60 seconds, you receive the certificate. Whatever we speak or whatever you ask, we deliver that thing. Okay. And now I'll tell you a story for this one. I am not allowed to take the name of that college. 15,000 people were there in that college. It's a very renowned college in India. They used to take a test on the Google Forms. And after 20 days, they used to give the exam results. Now, with the help of this feature, we save that 20-30 days in a month. 5 to 6 people resources have been saved. And on the spot, if they get 80%, they receive a certificate. All 15,000 people on the spot. If they do not pass 80%, they get a mail. Try it one more time. Bad luck, and etc. etc. So they get the on the spot here. So 15,000 people have been benefited by one of the college. I wish I could take the name, but that's a benefit they're getting it. So just think, where are you wasting time, where you can save time, how you can optimize your work and save the company's amount as well. Perfect. Few people have not received. Maybe fill the right email ID and everything. You'll get it. Superb. Thank you. Thank you. I guess done, right? Yes. Great, everyone. We have few more minutes, 2-3 minutes. If you want to ask some questions, please ask me. I'm there for you. And certificate is important. Please use that certificate that you've attended. You have not done anything. You've just watched, by the way. Okay. You have just watched, nothing else. And I'll just put the email ID of the company, info@technoedge.ls.com. That's a company which can help you with the training for your corporate clients, and maybe certificate license and all. They can help you out in this. Nilam, fill it one more time with the right email ID. You'll be getting this. Jyoti, a recording will not be available as it's my confidential data of me and my team. I'll not be able to share that thing. Yes, Gulnaz, Technoedge provides the training for Copilot. All the list which I've mentioned, we have the trainers, we have the syllabus, and this one. Thank you, Rahul. Rushikesh from Multiversity has received the certificate. Great. Atifa, if you have not received, you'll receive. Please do it one more time. Many people are getting it. Just try one more time, you'll get it. Okay. Great. So remember, please remember one thing before you leave. Time wherever possible, that is going to help you, your company, and that in that duration of time you can pick up some more work. There are less number of jobs, people are losing jobs. I don't want you to be one of them who will be losing job, and you can optimize your work in the company itself. I wish you all the best. Happy Copilot in 1 minute, and see you in next time for the next webinar. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.